Welcome to our video lecture. In this video, we are going to explore how entrepreneurship can benefit from knowledge of the territory, local products, and traditions. This video is created by Greek non-profit organization Ariadne, stationed in Leonas, Naxos Island, Greece, and it's part of a video lecture series under the European Erasmus Plus program, Second Chance for Everybody. This program aims to help people make a career shift in the post-financial crisis, post-COVID-19 era, especially those in vulnerable remote areas, like the mountainous agricultural region of northern Naxos. Okay, let's start. First off, some definitions. Knowledge of the territory. Knowledge of the territory refers to an understanding of the physical landscape and its features. This includes the geography, climate, and natural resources of a particular area. For example, someone with knowledge of the territory in a coastal town would know about the local beaches, fishing spots, and weather patterns. This knowledge is crucial for survival and can also inform cultural practices and traditions. Local knowledge. Local knowledge, sometimes referred to as traditional knowledge, indigenous knowledge, or folk knowledge, generally refers to knowledge systems embedded in the cultural traditions of regional, indigenous, or local communities. Traditional knowledge includes types of knowledge about traditional technologies of subsistence, botany and ecological knowledge, traditional medicine, navigation, craft skills, astronomy, climate, and others. This kind of knowledge, crucial for subsistence and survival, is generally based on accumulations of empirical observation and on interaction with the environment. This includes the way people observe and measure their surroundings, how they solve problems and validate new information. Local knowledge is unique to every culture or society. Tradition. Tradition refers to an established or customary pattern of thought, action, or behavior that has been passed down within a group or society from one generation to another. It can include beliefs, objects, or customs that are performed or believed in the present, but have origins in the past. Some key features of traditions include longevity. Traditions are established over a long period of time and are often passed down through generations. Cultural significance. Traditions are often associated with cultural expressions and can have symbolic meaning or special significance. Customary practices. Traditions can include customary practices, such as social interactions, rituals, and holidays. Beliefs and stories. Traditions can also include beliefs and stories that are commonly accepted as historical, though not necessarily verifiable. Local products. A local product is a foodstuff or tangible personal property that is produced within a limited geographical area, often accompanied by a social structure and supply chain different from the large-scale supermarket system. There is no single, straightforward definition of a local product. The absence of an official definition may be due to the notion of proximity, which varies depending on the region, the product, and whether or not the processing of it is included. However, some definitions can be based on political or geographic boundaries. For example, the American Food, Conservation, and Energy Act of 2008 defines a local product as one that is marketed within 400 miles of its origin, or within the state in which it is produced. On the other hand, on the island of Naxos, Greece, Arsenico cheese, which carries a protected designation of origin, is limited to the mountainous region, and not allowed to be produced elsewhere in the island, a region 10 times smaller than the American definition. Therefore, different definitions of local can be thought of as sets of characteristics designed to achieve different market performance outcomes. Entrepreneurship can benefit from knowledge of the territory, local products, and traditions in several ways. Here are some examples. Unique selling proposition. Knowledge of local products and traditions can help entrepreneurs create unique products or services that stand out in the market. For example, an entrepreneur who knows the traditional weaving techniques of a region can create products that are not only unique, but also have cultural significance. Market research. Understanding the local market is crucial for the success of any business. Entrepreneurs who have knowledge of the territory can conduct better market research and identify the needs and preferences of the local population. This can help them tailor their products or services to meet the demands of the market. Community engagement. Entrepreneurs who are familiar with the local culture and traditions can engage with the community more effectively. This can help them build trust and establish long-term relationships with customers, suppliers, and other stakeholders. It can also help them understand the social and environmental impact of their business and take steps to mitigate any negative effects. Access to resources. Entrepreneurs who have knowledge of the territory can leverage local resources more effectively. For example, they can source raw materials locally, which can reduce costs and support local suppliers. They can also tap into local networks and partnerships to access funding, mentorship, and other resources. Incorporating local culture and traditions into entrepreneurship ventures can be challenging. Here are some of the challenges that entrepreneurs may face. Limited capital. Cultural entrepreneurs often face limited capital, which can make it difficult to start or grow a business. This is especially true for entrepreneurs who are trying to preserve or promote cultural heritage, as these activities may not be seen as profitable by investors. Lack of access to markets. Entrepreneurs who are trying to incorporate local culture and traditions into their ventures may face a lack of access to markets. This can be due to a lack of demand for culturally specific products or services, or a lack of distribution channels to reach potential customers. Cultural barriers. Entrepreneurs who are not familiar with the local culture may face cultural barriers that can hinder their success. For example, they may not understand the local customs and traditions, which can lead to misunderstandings or miscommunications with customers or suppliers. Resistance to change. Local communities may be resistant to change and may not be receptive to new ideas or products that challenge their traditional way of life. This can make it difficult for entrepreneurs to introduce new products or services that incorporate local culture and traditions. Lack of support. Entrepreneurs who are trying to incorporate local culture and traditions into their ventures may not receive the support they need from the local community or government. This can make it difficult to access resources such as funding, mentorship, or training. Entrepreneurs can ensure that they are respecting local culture and traditions when incorporating them into their ventures by following these steps. Research the local culture. Entrepreneurs should conduct research on the local culture to understand the customs, traditions, and values of the community. This can help them avoid cultural misunderstandings and miscommunications that can hinder their success. Engage with the local community. Entrepreneurs should engage with the local community to build relationships and gain a deeper understanding of the culture. This can help them identify the needs and preferences of the local population and tailor their products or services accordingly. Collaborate with local artisans and suppliers. Entrepreneurs can collaborate with local artisans and suppliers to incorporate local products and traditions into their ventures. This can help them create unique products that have cultural significance and support the local economy. Respect intellectual property rights. Entrepreneurs should respect the intellectual property rights of the local community when incorporating local culture and traditions into their ventures. This can help them avoid legal issues and build trust with the local community. Adapt to local business practices. Entrepreneurs should adapt to local business practices to show respect for the local culture. This can include adjusting their communication style, business hours, and marketing strategies to align with local customs and traditions. There are many successful entrepreneurship ventures that incorporate local culture and traditions. Here are some examples. Cultural tourism. Many entrepreneurs have successfully created businesses that promote local culture and traditions through tourism. For example, in Bali, Indonesia, many entrepreneurs have created businesses that offer cultural tours, cooking classes, and handicraft workshops that showcase the local culture and traditions. Traditional crafts. Entrepreneurs who have knowledge of traditional crafts and techniques can create successful businesses that produce and sell unique products. For example, in Mexico, many entrepreneurs have created businesses that produce and sell traditional textiles, pottery, and jewelry that are highly valued by both locals and tourists. Food and beverage. Entrepreneurs who have knowledge of local cuisine and ingredients can create successful businesses that offer unique food and beverage products. For example, in Italy, many entrepreneurs have created businesses that produce and sell traditional wines, cheeses, and cured meats that are highly valued by both locals and tourists. Music and performing arts. Entrepreneurs who have knowledge of local music and performing arts can create successful businesses that promote and showcase these art forms. For example, in Brazil, many entrepreneurs have created businesses that organize music festivals, concerts, and dance performances that celebrate the local culture and traditions. Traditional medicine. Entrepreneurs who have knowledge of traditional medicine and healing practices can create successful businesses that offer alternative health services. For example, in India, many entrepreneurs have created businesses that offer Ayurvedic treatments, yoga classes, and meditation retreats that are highly valued by both locals and tourists. NAXOS offers a wide variety of things to its visitors, such as beautiful beaches, traditional villages, delicious food, important archaeological sites, and rich history. Here is some information about the territory in Naxos for entrepreneurship. Geography. Naxos is the largest island in the Cyclades, and is covered in verdant valleys and mountain villages, clusters of whitewashed houses nestled into a brogal-like landscape. The island is generally windy. History. Naxos has a rich history dating back to the Stone Age, and was the most important center of civilization of all the Cyclades during the ancient period. The island has been ruled by various groups throughout history, including the Thracians, Carians, Ionians, Venetians, and Turks. The Venetians marked the history of Naxos, and established a duchy called the Duchy of the Archipelago, where Naxos was the headquarters. Culture. Naxos has maintained its culture throughout the ages, and the villages on the island are traditional and charming. Transportation. In Naxos the infrastructure is limited. It's best to have your own transportation. In terms of entrepreneurship, Naxos offers a unique cultural experience for visitors, and its high-quality local agricultural products could be a potential area for business development. The island's rich history and beautiful architecture could also provide inspiration for entrepreneurs looking to start a business in the tourism industry. Naxos is the largest and most fertile Cycladic island, and has an important agricultural production, which results in a wide variety of local goods. Here are some of the local products of Naxos. Potatoes. Naxian potatoes are famous for their taste and fine quality. Olives and olive oil. Naxos produces high-quality olives and olive oil. Fruits. Naxos has a wide variety of fruit trees, and its fruits were renowned throughout the archipelago. Honey. Naxos is ideal for the production of honey due to its rich flora and high fluctuations in altitude. Time honey accounts for the majority of the 35 to 40 tons of Greek Naxian honey produced each year, with the remainder consisting primarily of heather and spring flower variations. Cheese. Naxos is renowned for its unique cheeses, such as Gruyere, Mizithra, Xenomizithra, Tulumotiri, Anthotiro, Aframizithra, Thilicotiri, Kefalotiri, Copanisti, and Ladatiri. The most widely recognized Naxos cheese is the Naxian cheeses Gruyere, which carries a protected designation of origin since 1996. But the most unique one is Arsenico. Arsenico cheese. This is a spicy cheese made in the traditional fashion in the pens of Naxos uplands, and carries a protected designation of origin too. Wine. Naxos produces high-quality wine, which was likened to the nectar consumed by the gods. Liqueur. Naxos is famous for its liqueur called Kitron, an aperitif made of the namesake fruit, which resembles the lemon, but has a stronger and slightly different taste. Meat. Naxos produces high-quality meat. Zamboni. This is a type of ham cured in salt and flavored with garlic, cinnamon, and cloves. It is usually made at Carnival. Emery. This is a very hard type of rock with important industrial uses as an abrasive and burnishing agent. It is found in abundance on the slopes of empty amamaxes of Naxos, and its superior quality has been known since antiquity. Emery is used in applications that require highly anti-slippery properties, such as in tarmac and fire-resistant surfaces, sidewalks, airport runways, and loading ramps. It is also used in the making of emery cloths, boards, and discs, as well as in polishing and processing metals, stones, and glass. Marble. Naxos produces high-quality marble, which was the main material for sculpture all over Greece since the Stone Age. The island produces the white crystallina of Naxos marble, as well as the semicrystallina of Naxos, which are very important products for the island's economy. Handcrafted textile. Handcrafted textile is also a specialty of the island. There are several ways to incorporate the traditions of Naxos into a business venture. Here are some ideas based on recent studies. Gastronomic tourism. Naxos is known for its delicious food, and female creativity and entrepreneurship have contributed to the development of gastronomic tourism on the island. Entrepreneurs could consider starting a food tour or opening a restaurant that showcases the island's traditional cuisine. Music and dance. Naxos has a lively tradition in music and dancing, and many families have devoted their lives to music. Entrepreneurs could consider starting a music or dance school, organizing music or dance festivals, or opening a music or dance venue. Tourism. Naxos is a popular tourist destination, and there are opportunities for entrepreneurs to start businesses that cater to tourists, such as hotels, restaurants, tour companies, or souvenir shops. Cultural tourism. A fast-growing sector of tourism with emphasis on local culture, museums, monuments and other culturally significant things, addressed to a more high-profile target group. Preserve cultural heritage. The preservation and promotion of cultural heritage are essential goals of cultural entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs can incorporate cultural traditions into business practices. For example, a business that sells traditional products created by regional craftsmen benefits from the preservation of the knowledge and cultural heritage of those workers. Local customs and traditions. Naxos has many local customs and traditions that are still practiced today, especially in the mountain areas. Entrepreneurs could consider starting a business that promotes or preserves these customs and traditions, such as a museum, cultural center, or artisanal shop. Agriculture. Naxos is the most fertile island in the Cyclades and is known for its locally produced meats, vegetables, and cheeses. Entrepreneurs could consider starting a farm-to-table restaurant, or a business that produces and sells these local products. Conceptualize rural heritage. Entrepreneurs can explore and conceptualize the texture and values of rural heritage by drawing on empirical evidence from Naxos Island in Greece. This can help entrepreneurs understand the local culture and traditions and incorporate them into their business practices. Overall, Naxos offers a unique cultural experience for visitors, and its high-quality local agricultural products could be a potential area for business development. The island's rich history and beautiful architecture could also provide inspiration for entrepreneurs looking to start a business in the tourism industry. Additionally, the resources available on the island could provide opportunities for businesses that are interested in innovative technology and sustainability. This video lecture has come to an end. In this lecture, we've explored how entrepreneurship can benefit from knowledge of the territory, local products, and traditions, with some insights on our region, the island of Naxos. Feel free to browse the other video lectures created by Ariadne non-profit organization and the other partner organizations of the Second Chance for Everybody program. Links in the description. Thanks for watching.